Hey guys, Francesca Amato here. How you doing? I just want to go over a couple things. This is the federal bill that I've drafted and we are working on. I have volunteers and team leaders all over the country. Federal bill, guys. So in case any of you are not paying attention, federal means it's the entire country. I have a private group chat on Facebook where tons of people are coming in. Basically what's happening is those that have been victimized through the family court or CPS or anything else, any other places through our government agencies, they are the ones fighting back. And we've had enough of this nonsense. And I've had enough. I'm a 17-and-a-half-year national expert. I have a forensic expert background in the ADA. I want to discuss a little court case that happened today. So anyway, but before I do, it just kind of got me on a little roll right now, and that's why I wanted to do a quick video. If you want to be a part of this awesome federal bill, this is an awesome federal bill. Sorry, it's called the Family Justice and Accountability Act, 2025, all rights reserved. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's covering everything. Everything that you've been annoyed about, that you've had to deal with corruption, harms to children, harms to family. It's covering it all. It will put a stop to these sociopaths that are in this court system that you can't even talk to because they're just so egotistical and full of themselves. Not to mention all the other garbage that they are doing behind the scenes that all of us know about without me getting too much into it because I need to keep my TikTok page. Anyway, if you guys want to join it, you can just go to my Facebook page. Now, my name again is Francesca Amato. If you go to Facebook, you will find several pages that they've locked me out of. Yeah, but there's one. So the other pages are going to have the TV show that I do, Now Network TV, on the profile picture. Those are not the ones. I'm locked out. The active page is just a picture of me. Okay, so take a good look because it's a picture of me. Just click that one, friend me, follow me, send me a message. I'll send you the information, or my scheduling coordinator who has access to all my social media. She will send you the information so that you could be a part of what we're doing, okay? I need thousands upon thousands of you, and there are that many, if not more, of you that have had to deal with the corruption of the family court or child predator services, CPS, or the like, okay? These guardian ad litems, these attorneys, all these people that are it's just absurd. On another note, very annoying, I had a case tonight. It wasn't until 8 o'clock because it was a case in Hawaii, okay? I do cases all over the country. And I do them virtually. That's a protected right, by the way, which we can get into for my clients. And the judge, even though I already discussed it with the attorney, we had a meeting. She seemed fine. She seemed to understood it. The judge is asking if I'm a licensed attorney. I just can't. Okay? I can't because, you know what it is? Aside from the fact that it's just vilely corrupt, there's so much ignorance. We're dealing with ignorance, okay? If I have to explain the role of an ADA advocate, and no, I'm not a bar certified attorney. Don't use the word license around me, please, okay? I'm a little bit too smart for that. Sorry, you fooled a lot of people, but not me and not the people that I'm training and educating. I'm not a bar member attorney. I'm not a bar certified attorney, okay? I am a legal advocate. I'm an award-winning legal advocate. I have a legal right to do what I do. I don't go to court and represent someone as their attorney. I have a separate and distinct role under the Americans with Disability Act that carries with it immunity, and real immunity, not this fake garbage that these judges have, and it carries with it federal protections that you cannot retaliate, intimidate, and more importantly, you cannot interfere with the work of an ADA advocate. Now, although I don't, quote unquote, practice law without a license, you don't know how much that irritates me. That's why I said it like that. I can make sure that my client understands what they're dealing with. So if their attorney doesn't explain it to them, I do. You know what? Just because we don't carry a bar card, it doesn't mean we're stupid. It doesn't mean that you, people that carry a bar card, control and own the law, because you don't. And we're sick of it. And we're so sick of it that this bill that I've drafted has all those protections in it as well. Okay? Because you don't own the law. God owns the law. You don't own the law. We are law-abiding citizens, the most of us. Okay? Most of us care about society. We stop at stoplights. We stop at a red light. We yield. We look both ways. We don't, do all these horrible things day in and day out like you do. Okay? So we care about the law, so to speak, okay? But we can interpret it, we can comprehend it, and guess what? We can read and regurgitate it if we need to. And we don't have to have a bar certification to do so. And so if we talk amongst ourselves, we're not practicing law without a license. I am so fed up with it. I am so disgusted with the arrogance and the ignorance of it all. And because I have to educate judges and attorneys on a subject that they should know about, it's not that difficult. It irritates me that we have to have people go into these places, family court, okay, and suffer the way they do. There were 3 mothers this week alone. One of them suspicious why she's not here no more. 2 of them were other reasons why they're not here anymore, that on their own willingly doing, okay? We'll just leave it at that. Because of family court judges. And one last year, Catherine Kavanaugh with the same judge of the 2 this week, and then except for one other mother was a different judge, okay? And on July 4th, a father decided to end his time here, okay? Because of these sociopathic judges that think they do no wrong. They literally want to walk around like they do no wrong, and they do nothing but wrong, okay? It is disgusting. I am so tired of it. 17 and a half years seeing the harm caused to families, and being told, you can't practice law, the unauthorized practice of law. What are you even talking about? Are you protecting people? Are you protecting people? No, you're not. Because if you were, there wouldn't be what's happening. There wouldn't be endangered children. There wouldn't be children that are being malmed by parents or group homes or foster care. Okay? If you cared about people, so stop hiding behind the unauthorized practice of law nonsense. Because the reason why you want to use that is because you're going to say, well, we want to make sure that we don't harm people. But that's what you're doing, is harming people. You're harming people. And I have a legal right to make sure that my clients understand what's being presented to them, or what's happening to them when you're taking away the most fundamental liberty rights, which are their children, and endangering them and stopping them from protecting their children. Okay, and protecting themselves, because you're certainly not doing your job. So where the hell do you think they're going to go? They're going to go to advocates that actually give a damn, that care, that lay their lives down for them so that they don't have to go through this garbage anymore. Okay, and we win cases more than most of these attorneys because you work for the court systems and we don't. And that pisses you off, doesn't it? Doesn't it? But you know what? I know the law better than you know the law. And so the law protects me because I know the law and I follow the law. And I respect the law. I don't have to deal with the nonsense that you do to these poor families every day. And yet you go to sleep at night, you buy your houses, you go on your vacations, and you live your lives like it's nothing, but it's something. And we, the people, have had enough. And the way you can help me fight for you is to find me on the Facebook page I told you about in the beginning of this video. Like the page or whatever, follow me, whatever you have to do, friend me. If you can't friend me anymore, if it's maxed out, which I don't think it is on that page, you can just follow and message me so I can send you the information and bring you into the group chat. Now, the group chat is not a place to discuss your cases. Don't even write the word thank you. Don't do anything because we don't want it to go back and forth all day and night. I'm going to give instructions by audio, video, and messenger messages. And that's so that everybody can be together in fighting to get this bill put in that box before Congress. And I'm watching for people who are really fighting. And I'm going to bring 10 with me in the inner core before Congress members. I've had briefing rooms there before. I'm going to probably get a briefing room again or do whatever it takes to get it presented and in that box. And then for the rest, we may be doing, I know I'd like to have testimonials. I've got some doozies of stories that these crazy people have done to society and to families for decades. I have some stories I'd like to maybe have people, we'll see how we're going to push this, but we're going to push this. It's going to be the one thing that's going to finally end this disgusting disgusting disgrace of what they've been doing to families. I'm sick of it. Every day I see it, every day for 17 and a half, pushing 18 years now, okay, of what they've done. I've written 2 best-selling books about this. I'm a multifaceted expert. I deal with the courts all over the country. Nobody can tell me what I know. Nobody. I can come head-to-head, toe-to-toe with any attorney and law firm, and I have, okay? And that's what I do, so I can communicate like a person that's translating a foreign language to English. That's what I'm doing as an ADA, and it's completely legal. So too bad that you don't like it. You can call it practicing law till you turn blue in the face. I really don't care. Okay, guys, thank you so much. And if you need help, website.